Hello everyone, you are watching Master Mechanic YouTube channel. In this video we learn about the stroke and stroke length. First we learn, what is stroke in a car engine? In a car engine, a stroke refers to the full travel of the piston within a cylinder, from one end to the other. Think of it like a plunger moving up and down inside a syringe. This motion is fundamental to how an internal combustion engine generates power. Most car engines are 4-stroke engines, meaning they complete a power cycle in 4 distinct piston movements, strokes, for every 2 revolutions of the crankshaft. These 4 strokes are 1. Intake or suction stroke. 2. Compression stroke. 3. Combustion or power expansion stroke. 4. Exhaust stroke. Now let's see the intake suction stroke. This is the first stroke. First the piston moves downward, creating a vacuum in the cylinder. Second, the intake valve opens, allowing a mixture of air and fuel, or just air in a diesel engine, to be drawn into the cylinder. Now let's see the second stroke, that is compression stroke. First, both intake and exhaust valves close, sealing the cylinder. Second, the piston moves upward, compressing the air-fuel mixture. This compression increases the pressure and temperature of the mixture, preparing it for ignition. Now let's see the third stroke, that is combustion power stroke. First, just as the piston reaches the top of its compression stroke, a spark plug in gasoline engines ignites the compressed air-fuel mixture, or fuel is injected and ignites due to the high temperature in diesel engines. Second, the rapid combustion creates a powerful expansion of gases, forcing the piston forcefully downward. This is the stroke that generates the power to turn the crankshaft and ultimately drive the car. Let's see the fourth stroke, that is exhaust stroke. First, the exhaust valve opens. Second, the piston moves upward again, pushing the spent combustion gases out of the cylinder through the exhaust system. Third, once the exhaust gases are expelled, the exhaust valve closes, the intake valve opens, and the cycle begins again. This continuous series of strokes is what allows your car's engine to keep running.
The first stroke is intake. The piston moves downwards, decreasing the pressure in the cylinder. The intake valve opens, and a mixture of air and fuel flows from the carburetor into the cylinder. The second stroke is compression. Both the intake and the exhaust valves are closed then. The momentum of the crankshaft and the counterweight causes the piston to move upwards, compressing the mixture of air and fuel, and thereby increasing its temperature. The third stroke is the power stroke. The spark plug ignites the compressed, heated mixture of fuel and air. The explosion pushes the piston down. The fourth stroke is the exhaust stroke. The piston moves upwards, the exhaust valve opens, and the exhaust gases are expelled.
Now let's see the stroke length. The stroke length is the actual distance the piston travels from its topmost position, top dead center or TDC, to its bottommost position, bottom dead center or BDC. Along with the cylinder's diameter, BO, the stroke length determines the engine's displacement, the total volume swept by all the pistons. Engines can also be classified by their stroke length. Short stroke over-square engines. Long stroke end-square engines. Square engines. Short stroke over-square engines have a larger bore than stroke. They tend to achieve higher RPMs and generate more power at high speeds, often found in sports cars. Long stroke end-square engines have a longer stroke than bore. They generally offer better fuel efficiency and produce more torque at lower RPMs, common in economy cars and trucks. Square engines have a bore and stroke that are roughly equal, aiming for a balance of power and efficiency. Now observe how all stroke length works. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all.